can't even headset. I can't even
Oh, no.
yeah.
Put it around your neck.
I can actually.
I didn't even like consider that.
That should be right. That should be right. Yeah, I'll do this.
Is the mic's here though?
Mic's there?
Yeah.
Wait, does it curve round?
Yeah. Should be close to the mouth, I think. That should be alright.
Yeah, should be good. Should be good.
Alright, you guys play. And yeah, just change to that when they're about to start.
Okay,
Awesome. Cheers, man.
no problem. So we got Streakz versus Kyleth. Loses round 4. Don't think I've ever seen these two play before. A lot of Marios tend to hate Yoshi though, mostly for Yoshi's fair. The spacing on it, relatively safe, I would say, against Mario at least. A character who doesn't really have like an amazing approach. Great punish game though. So they're getting started for the first game, which is gonna be on Town and City. So Streakz got put into losers by Kylethh. Kyleth, I'm not sure who he got put into losers from, but feeling at each other in the neutral space. Streakz going for them young fireballs because you don't want to be anywhere near Yoshi. Probably going to try and bait an approach to get a landing with like maybe a grab or so. Maybe catch a back air to catch his double jump. Oh, he could have grabbed him there. He probably wasn't ready for it, but jabs for the safe option. Could have faster frames. Kyleth still trying to feel like the neutral though, which is why he's running in with the rising nairs and pulling back off of it quite a lot. Edge guard opportunity, but he doesn't go for it. He's probably looking just for more damage because he probably doesn't feel comfortable enough committing. Tries to go for the mix-up landing with the wave bounce egg lay. Doesn't really get anything. Yoshi with his back towards Mario is a very bad spot as well, because once he gets put into egg, his outer shield options aren't really amazing. But Mario's frame data being pretty damn good. Kyleth without a jump at the moment puts him in a bad spot, and Kyleth lost a massive lead because of that as well. But he's now got Streakz off stage. Up tilt. Tries to go for a hard read up smash, hoping for an air dodge. But I don't even think it would have killed, even with the amount of rage. And he flubs it with the egg roll. So that's going to SD his first stock. Probably went for a pivot grab there, but it didn't work out. Even then, it still would have missed. Would have got punished for it. Tries to catch the landing with the grab. Well, Mario's up B has intangibility on the start, or super arm on the start up. Or intangibility as well, actually. Invincibility, I should say. Yeah. Oh, he's probably looking for an option like an air dodge or so, but Streakz not being too scared. And Yoshi's air mobility still allowing him to punish the cape. Streakz going for that extra damage. Oh, that was a very tricky spot, because moving back, he couldn't really change his aerial momentum all that much. And moving into Mario, he could just up smash on landing, obviously, because head invincibility. Very bad spot for Kyleth. He tries to go for the cross up. I wouldn't really suggest crossing up on Mario like that, especially when you are behind at such a massive deficit. But he does take that stock with a jab to up smash, which is true at those percents as well, considering the hit stun. And this isn't out for Yoshi. Yoshi's one of those characters who, once he gets you off stage one spike, put you in a very bad spot, considering all the rage which he has at the moment as well. Preserving your double jump is very important against Mario, but that unfortunately gives Streakz, or fortunately I'd say, or for whoever, gives Streakz game 1. And Kyleth is in player 1, so scores updated. Let's see whether they're going to go to next. Battlefield. I guess Yoshi's aerial mobility probably wouldn't get laddered as hard by Mario, but then again, saying that, maybe he's just going for the comfort pick where he doesn't die too early. And he can't really rely on eggs too much because of Cape. And Cape doesn't actually have that much cooldown on it, or too much at least. You're getting put in a bad spot where you get your double jumps gets caught, and that's left Kyleth air dodging a lot, and Streakz just capitalizing off of it fully. The dare, which didn't auto cancel, is probably looking for that as well, and this is a very bad spot. for Kyleth. He probably isn't going to make it back from this. That back air's just about sealed it. Yeah. Because he'd already used 2 of the up Bs, which meant that he had no momentum to drift him up. It's looking really bad for him. One thing which he probably needs to do is scout out Mario's approaches, considering Mario doesn't actually have a good approach. The moment he catches something like a dash in, if he goes for like a jab as a safe option, or maybe if he wants to move back, perfect pivot jab for instance, Mario doesn't really have an option to any character moving away from you. Or moving away from him, I should say. Tries to catch him with the down tilt, commits to the dash nair, which was probably kind of risky considering he whiffed it. And that spike is going to kill Streakz, so he is definitely still in the game. That was quite strong. The roll. Didn't really have much to lose. He wasn't going to die if he did get caught by the roll. Bad spot. Streakz going for the potential early kill. Wave bounce egg lay. It might not have even gained him too much, to be fair. Most I could probably say is Kyleth needs to get in. He needs to stuff out these approaches. The worst thing, up smash out of shield with his back towards him. For those who don't know, whenever Mario does do up smash out of shield with his back towards him, his head does stretch backwards, meaning that the hitbox does stretch out further than what it would do in the front. But the one thing which probably Kyleth needs to look at a bit more is trying to get to those points where if you're worried that Mario's gonna approach, you either dash back and do a safer option which doesn't have much cooldown, like jab, F tilt, down tilt, up tilt, space, obviously. Those are relatively good options for keeping Mario out, or boxing him out at least. Going for the dash back, wave bounce, egg lay, it looks flashy, but I mean, if he power shields it, if he shields it, he's very likely going to punish it with either a dash grab, punish it with a jab, punish it with dash attack maybe. Because dash attack, I think it's frame 6, frame 7 for Mario, which is really good. Maybe Kyleth should also scout out a lot of Mario's landings if he can, potentially with a dash attack, because he went for a few dash grabs which got punished relatively badly as well. Or I guess if it comes down to it and you're worried, play it safe, move back. And if you need to gain more room because you've lost stage control, Yoshi with like the broken airspeed and the double jump which just launches him up in the air, he's gonna have like more than enough room to run back to somewhere. If not, he can play off of platform stages, so Smashville. Look where the platform's moving, maybe look to see if he loses stage control, move towards the platform. If not, then move out elsewhere. Besides that, hasn't really got much else running for him. Not unless if he's on Battlefield, I guess. If he's on Battlefield, then yeah. Then he's got something else which is in his field. So 2-0. So Pop-Tart just won against Crispy. Pop-Tart versus Streakz. Pop-Tart's player 1. Ah.